everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We got a good one for you today. I'm very excited because we're in round 2 of the teams tournament, the fall teams tournament, and it's been a great tournament so far. And this is the last match of round 2. I'm sure those other 3 matches that happened in round 2, I bet those were great. But this one's going to be great as well. We have the number 1 seed Duel of the Fates with an impressive knockout in round number 1 against the Fun Uncles, making their way to round 2 against rookie team. Duel of the Fates is also a rookie team, but more recently rookie team, Young Justice, coming in at 2-0, beating the other recently rookie team in the tournament here, the Pinheads, to make it to round 2. I think this is a very close match, and I'm excited to see it. So enough from me. Let's hear what the players have to say in them promos.
All right. Round 2 of the tournament. Look, everyone on paper is going to be like, hey, look, you're playing Duel of the Fates. Duel of the Fates are probably going to win the whole tournament. That's the way everyone's going to think about this. And what we have is the power of the upset. We have nothing to lose today and everything to gain. So show up, play your game. You both are great at this. Let's have fun. Fuck it.
Yeah, like you said, we have nothing to lose. We don't have dignity, respect, any of that. We got the cards are all in our favor.
We're Kingsmen. What makes you think we have dignity or respect? Manners maketh man. Let's play.
Oh, Tyler. Hey. Round 2, playing Young Justice. How you feeling?
Feeling good. They got a cool name. I like both of them. I think it's going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah, I'm excited to get this going. Yeah, buy our shit.
Do it.
Great promos. Koho got confused for a minute there and accidentally used a Mike Hanley catchphrase before switching back to the normal manners maketh man. Brittany and Tyler, no confusion on the product placement they are supposed to do in every promo. But regardless, I think we are in for a good match, and here's how the match is going to work. Round number 1 is going to work like this. We're going to have 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player will answer individually on their whiteboard. They'll have 15 seconds to write down their answer, and at the end of 15 seconds, I will say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answers and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Cameron, when are you going to watch the first episode?
Same. All right, your first question is going to come in the category of Star Trek. Someone goes through a process called Pon farr in which Star Trek film? It almost sounds like par, which makes me think of golf, which I am very bad at. I played the other day, and I hit cars and trees and everything besides the things you're supposed to hit. It wasn't good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brittany.
The Search for Spock.
Holtzman.
Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock.
Tyler.
I didn't change it. The Search for Spock.
And Javi.
Search for Spock.
The Search for Spock is correct. Clean sweep. 2-2. We get to the next question, which comes in the category of YA. Who plays Jasper Hale in the Twilight Saga? I would have played this role were I asked, but I wasn't. It was their loss, I guess. Could have made those movies much better, I think. 5. My extensive acting background. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Holtzman.
I had to remember the shitty Last Airbender movie to get there. Jackson Rathbone.
Tyler.
I said Charles Gray.
Javi.
I said Daniel Gillies, because, yeah.
And Brittany.
Jackson Rathbone.
Jackson Rathbone is correct. So, Brittany and Holtzman hitting that one. We are still tied 3-3. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Planet of the Apes. The question is, who kills Carver in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? I like this one. Good. Big fan. I wonder if Holtzman's room changes colors. 5, 4.
If you want, I can just grab my phone, be on it, but I'm just changing colors,
Well,
nothing else. That'd be pretty cool.
Pens down. Let's start with Tyler.
I went with Koba.
Javi.
Koba.
Brittany.
Koba.
And Holtz.
Koba.
Koba is correct. Clean sweep. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of Alien versus Predator. Why does Ripley initially distrust Bishop when she first meets him in Aliens? Multiple. Plurality, as some would say. I distrust just about everyone. I don't even need a reason. I'll be like, hi, and they'll be like, hi, Nick, nice to meet you. And I'll be like, is it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Javi.
Because he's an android like Ash.
Brittany.
I just kept it simple. He's an android.
Holtzman.
He is an android.
And Tyler.
He's an android.
He's an android. That is correct. Like Ash is also correct. But clean sweep on that question. The score is still tied 7-7 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. What is the first name of Hero's aunt in Big Hero 6? It's weird that they decided to start with 6 on the first film. Would like to see in Big Heroes 1 through 5 personally, but I guess we're not going to get there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Brittany.
I blanked on. I'm not even going to show my answer.
Hey, Holtzman.
Cass.
Tyler.
I went with Cassie.
And Javi.
Cass.
Cass is correct. I'm going to accept Cassie. That's another name.
Can we bring Koho in, please?
I'll let you guys do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure Cass is the only acceptable answer on that one. I would challenge that Cassie's not acceptable.
Yeah, we'll challenge. She's only Cass within the film, not Cassie.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this challenge. Back from the challenge. Never in the film is she referred to as Cassie. We even looked at the official Fandom wiki, which surprisingly has no affiliation with us, but we're working out some deals maybe. Her full name is Cass. Full first name is Cass. So unfortunately, we cannot give the point to Tyler. So Javi and Holtzman will both get that point. Young Justice takes the lead 9-7. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Middle Earth. What is the name of Saruman's kingdom in the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Got a big old pack of Dayquil on my desk over there because I have been pumping it. Days have been difficult. Breathing and whatnot. That's okay. Not that important. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Holtzman.
I believe they may be taking the hobbits there. Isengard.
Tyler.
Or Kingdom scared me. Isengard.
Yeah, Javi.
I said Mordor. I thought you said Sauron.
Yeah, the word kingdom threw me off, so I put Barad-dûr.
Yep. So,
Tyler,
go ahead.
is it a
Correct, thanks for
kingdom
having
or is it like a? I always thought of Isengard as like a place, like a city.
Yeah, that was like a fortress or like
Well, they
this
said
tower
kingdom.
or
What do
something.
you think? Just want to leave it. That's what threw me off. I thought it was like a place, like not a kingdom. Because I was thinking they meant like Orthanc or Barad-dûr.
I'm not sure.
What? Sorry.
I never heard of it referred to as a kingdom. So
Do you want to put in the challenge? Because we're gonna be behind.
yeah, I mean,
Sorry, guys. Do you want to just let it slide? Actually, we're one. You guys, you hit and Cameron hit. Yeah, let's just leave it.
okay.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. All good. Part of the game.
Also, I had the same thought in my brain.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so I have the score at 10-8 now. Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Sorry.
Isengard was the answer we were looking for. That was the correct answer. We're going to move to the next question, which comes in the category of Disney live action. The question is, which Disney live action film features a cast including Hugh Laurie, Kathryn Hahn, and Keegan-Michael Key? Maybe I should start watching Fandom movies again.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Answers in.
We all know DLA, the highest quality fan.
Well, Ben's now go to Tyler.
I was brainwashed into liking this movie, Tomorrowland.
Javi.
I was brainwashed by the trailers to like it, and I refused. Tomorrowland.
Brittany.
Tomorrowland.
And Holtzman.
Did you know Brad Bird's my favorite director?
Oh, I have heard. Clean sweep. Tomorrowland is correct. Young Justice leads 12-10 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of horror icons. How does Michael kill Jamie's foster sister Rachel in Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers? We will take a general answer. No, I've been struggling with things to watch these days. I don't have to watch anything anymore, really. Well, that's not true. I have to watch some things for another reason, but that's not even important. I have a lot of free time to watch things. It's mostly been Survivor. That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Just rewatched Ghost Island, but we'll go to Hobby. Go to Hobby.
Oh, I said stabs her. I don't think that's right.
Brittany.
I think it is right. I said stabs her too.
Oh, okay.
Holtzman.
I hope it's right. Stabs her.
And Tyler.
Added some zest and said stabs her to death.
Yeah.
Mostly,
Yeah. Stabs her is correct with scissors, fun fact, but stabs her is all we were looking for. So clean sweep on that one. 14-12 as we get to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. What is the name of Luke's aunt in A New Hope? Cameron Holtzman still has a perfect round.
Cheers.
Up to this one. Oh, cheers. Oh, usually people have cheers.
It's amazing what you can do when you don't watch the show your team is named after.
There. 5.
Why you gotta double down? Why?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to I forget. Maybe Brittany? Yeah, Brittany.
I think, yeah. Baru.
Holtzman.
Baru.
Tyler.
Baru.
And Javi.
Sounds a lot like that one country, Peru.
Baru is the correct answer. So clean sweep on that one as well. Young Justice in the lead, 16-14. Cameron Holtzman is one away from a perfect round. So we'll get to the final question, which comes in the category of the worlds of DC. In Wonder Woman, Diana nearly kills Dr. Poison by crushing her with what object while being egged on by Ares? When I was a kid, I thought being egged on meant...
Just say it.
Sorry. When I was a kid, I thought being egged on meant, like, someone throws eggs at you. But that's not what that means. Sorry. 5, 4, I feel bad. Holtzman, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Tyler for dramatic effect.
I said a tank.
Javi.
I said a vehicle/truck.
Brittany.
Said tank.
And Holtzman.
Put a car with a question mark.
A tank is the correct answer. We cannot accept either Holtzman or Javi. So with that, Duel of the Fates ties it up. It is 16 all at the end of round number 1. Very great match so far as we move into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have 8 Fandom categories on a wheel, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep it if they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. But be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Star Wars, Marvel, Middle-earth, horror icons, Disney live action, Disney animation, scores and soundtracks, and DC. So with that being said, we are tied, but you are the higher ranked team. So would you like to spin first or defer?
How are you feeling? I know we usually go first, but like part of me kind of wants a breather.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll defer.
All righty. Bring in Mr. Koho and the spin at the wheel.
So a tank is just like a war car, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's on scores and soundtracks.
I think we should take that.
I would keep that. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's
Sounds like a plan. All right, Young Justice. Are you prepared for your questions in the category of scores and soundtracks?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Your first question. Shirley Bassey performed the title song for which Roger Moore James Bond film?
For Roger Moore, that is oh my god.
5.
You want to repeat your multiple?
I didn't hear that.
You said Moonraker.
Moonraker, final answer.
Okay. I heard something, but I couldn't quite hear it. That is correct for 2 points. All right, your second question. Who composed the score for Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol?
That's Michael Giacchino.
Okay.
Michael Giacchino, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your third question. CeeLo Green and Jack Black sing what song for the film Kung Fu Panda?
It's Kung Fu Fighting. I'm not 100% if that's the actual title of the song, though.
Do we want to go
I
multiple?
think we should go multiple choice just to be safe. Yeah.
Okay.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, The Bridge, B, The Dragon Scroll, C, Peach Trees, or D, Kung Fu Fighting?
Okay. It is Kung Fu Fighting.
That's correct for 1 point.
Yeah. I didn't know if everybody was in the
Yeah, I was about to say.
All right, your penultimate question. How many Star Trek films did James Horner compose the score for?
It's 2.
Okay.
It's just Wrath of Khan and Search for Spock, I believe.
Are you sure you did
2
search for Spock? Okay.
5.
He said
2 final answer.
Oh, I don't know why I'm not hearing you, but yes, that is correct for 2
I
points.
think it's because we're both talking all of the time.
Sorry.
Apologies. Volume bladder. So
Very fair. All right, Young Justice, your final question in scores and soundtracks. Christina Perry and Steve Kazee sing what song for the end credits of Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2?
1,000 Years.
Beautiful, beautiful song. I love it. 1,000 Years, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points in the clean sweep of scores and soundtracks.
Legit on my list of possible first dance songs.
Young Justice gets their score up to 25. Duel of the Fates still at 16. As we bring back in the wheel for Duel of the Fates first spin. Lands on Middle Earth.
Keep that probably.
yeah, I mean we said anything geek, so
Yeah. It's a geek, so we'll keep it.
All righty. Sounds good. Duel of the Fates, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Middle Earth?
Yeah.
All right, your first question. Which Middle Earth film features a king parting with his son and sending him off to find a ranger?
is that Battle of the Five Armies?
Yeah, it's 3 on Duel sending Legolas off.
Go for it.
The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who is the only other member of the Fellowship, other than Frodo, to hold the ring in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Boromir. That count, probably.
I would think so. Gandalf never holds it, right?
Yeah, I'd say we swing for Boromir, no one else.
Okay.
Yeah. Boromir, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your third question. David Buck voices which member of the Fellowship in The Lord of the Rings 1978?
He's Gimli, Tyler.
Okay.
Gimli, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Good job, Brittany.
Thanks.
Your penultimate question. How many total dwarves, including Thorin himself, are in his company at the beginning of The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey?
13, because there's 14 chairs, right? That would be the math.
13 is the answer I have, yeah.
Okay. 13. 13, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Brittany and Tyler, your final question in Middle Earth. In the Two Towers, what specific part of Treebeard's body does Pippin see that makes him fall off when he first realizes Treebeard is alive?
His eye, right? It doesn't
Yeah, I was about to say he opens his eye. Yeah. Yeah, his eye, final answer.
And that is correct for 2 more points and the clean sweep of Middle Earth. Very high scoring game here. Duel of the Fates takes the 1-point lead after round 2. It is now 26-25. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3. How round 3 is going to work, it is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fight. Once the teams hear the category, they can select who will take the question. The other player will then have to take the second question. They can reset for questions 3 and 4. And teams can confer on the 5th and final question. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round 3?
Nope.
All right, then. The first category you can bet points on is DC. All right, we'll get bets from Duel of the Fates. Who's taking it? How much?
I'm taking it for 2.
And Young Justice.
2 for me.
All righty, your question in DC. Who voices the Green Lantern Hal Jordan in the Lego Batman movie? I wish they would make more of these, but apparently no one went and saw it. So that's.
I did, Nick. I did.
I think we need more Super Pets movies, personally.
Haven't seen it yet. Working on it. It's
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tyler
Jonah Hill.
and Javi.
I'm sad he doesn't get his emails from Superman often, Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill is correct. 2 points apiece. Still a 1-point game. As we get to the second question that Holtzman and Brittany have to take is in the category of Mission Impossible. We'll get bets starting with Holtzman
2.
and Brittany.
2.
All right, your question in Mission Impossible. Which Mission Impossible film features the main villain realizing they had been betrayed after they noticed something in their jacket pocket? Getting a little chilly here. Start wearing jackets. I'm sorry, I'm not quicker off the cuff. I tend to just take the last word of the question and try and turn it into something. That's where I'm at.
Now we know your secret.
Yep.
Jackets. Paquette.
The formula is not a secret. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Holtzman
Mission Impossible 2.
and Brittany.
Mission Impossible 2. Yeah.
Both correct. 2 points apiece. Duel of the Fates keeps their 1-point lead. It is now 30-29. As we get to the third question, you can retake who will take it. It's in the category of Pixar. We'll get bets starting with Duel of the Fates. Who will be taking it? How much?
I'm taking it, and I'm going 2.
And Young Justice.
2 for me.
Alrighty, your question in the category of Pixar. In Monsters University, how does Sully cheat in the final task of the Scare Games? No, I can't. I wanted to make a joke, but I can't. I'll tell you it after, when it will be like a lot less funny, but that's okay. I'm sure everyone is dying to know what my brain thought about during this question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Tyler
I said Brick's a scare simulator.
and Holtzman.
He lowers the level for Mike's scaring turn.
I think I can only accept Cameron Holtzman's answer. That is correct. The scare simulator doesn't break. He just lowers the difficulty for Mike. So Holtzman will get that question correct. Tyler will get that question incorrect. Duel of the Fates will lose 2 points. Young Justice will gain 2 points. The score is now 31-28. So 3-point game as we get into the next question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. All right, we'll get bets starting with Javi
2.
and Brittany.
2.
All right, here's the sitch. Both players hit. Young Justice wins. Both players miss. Young Justice wins. Brittany hits while Javi misses. We go on to the final question. But Without further ado, your question in Star Wars. Who forces Zero the Hutt to admit to Jabba his part in Count Dooku's plot at the end of the Clone Wars? That last question, I was going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I read it wrong. I meant in the Scare Games. But then, like, that could like trigger something. Someone could be like, oh, I didn't even know what movie we're talking about. And now I know. And now I have the answer. And you know what I mean?
I was thinking about the other one where the monsters go to university.
4.
Take a repeat.
All right, that is Duel of the Fates' first repeat. The question again, who forces Zero the Hutt to admit to Jabba his part in Count Dooku's plot at the end of the Clone Wars? Cut the tension with something not very sharp. That's how much the tension is. Probably like a spoon. The answer is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brittany.
Sorry if this is wrong. Tyler said Padme.
And Javi.
I also said Padme.
And your winners, Young Justice. Padme was indeed the correct answer in a fantastic match and fantastic final question. Fantastic round 3. Fantastic everything. That was amazing. The number 8 seed, Young Justice, upsets the number 1 seed, Duel of the Fates, to move on to round 3 in the tournament. And oh boy, that was crazy. Tied out of round 1. And not just tied, but like a lot of last minute, like, oh, we just tied the match at the end of the round. That happened at the end of round 1. It happened in round 2. Nothing more than a few points separated these teams the entire match. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely incredible to be a part of. So without further ado, let's move into the post-match interview, starting with our unfortunate second place finishers, Duel of the Fates. Listen, didn't go the way you wanted, but you just played against a team who pretty much didn't miss. They only missed a very handful of questions in round number 1, and then from then on, they went on a run. In Duel of the Fates, even though you didn't go as far as maybe you were predicted to or maybe you wanted to in this tournament, you've still had an incredible rookie season. There's very few teams who can say they've challenged for the belt in their rookie season. So even before we reached the summer, you guys were making history. I know today didn't go the way you wanted it to, but how are you feeling, having lost to a team that really earned it today?
I mean, I still feel good overall. I feel a little bad about my round 1. I was a little off, and like I think we swept Middle Earth. I still think we played really well in round 3. Tyler, even though you missed, you were like, you knew what it was. You just got the wording a little off. Like I hope you're not too hard on yourself, because I'm still really proud of this team. We were 5-2 to the end of the year. That's really good. And like you said, they killed it. Like they hardly missed. We were worried about this match because we knew what they can do. So, and they did it. So, you know, I'm still happy with how we played, and I look forward to see how they do in the tournament.
Yeah, I am as well. Tyler, thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I mean, they played great. So definitely not. I mean, obviously upset about losing to them, but they earned it. So I'm happy to see how they continue forward. I knew this team was going to be a hard one to beat. Obviously, sucks about that Pixar question. I was like right there, and I saw the scene, but I forgot that he moved the meter down. I just remembered him messing it up. So that's kind of what my thinking was there. But no, I think we played really well. I mean, we're gonna be back in it next year. So this is Young Justice time to shine, but we'll be back.
Yeah,
absolutely. I'd be shocked if we've seen the last of Duel of the Fates. Kick-ass team name for a kick-ass team. So great job, guys. We'll see you next year for sure. As we bring in our winners today, not you, Young Justice.
By proxy, yeah.
Young Justice. Guys, great job. Like I said to Duel of the Fates just now, you guys earned the win. Absolutely. I don't know if you had confidence in yourself coming into this match. But I think a lot of people probably would have bet against you, and you just proved them wrong. Listen, you're very new as a team. You're still undefeated now with this match. You did some things in round 3 that I noticed that could have been mishaps, like playing it safe on Star Wars and going to the final question. But outside of that, you guys swept your round 2 category. You did fantastic in round 1, keeping pace with a team that's already challenged for the title. So you guys are very new. But even though people were underestimating you, you haven't really had a chance to set those expectations yet. So I doubt you'll be underestimated again. How do you guys feel about the win?
Yeah, I think you can tell from our reactions at the end and still the looks on our faces now. We weren't we came into this with hope. We were like, we can push them, but like, it's Tyler and Brittany. They're insane. I haven't won a singles match this year. My singles season this year has sucked entirely. But teams is apparently going well for me. And yeah, we knew we were never going to have a massive lead over Duel of the Fates. Like, you're never going to have that, especially in a 3-round match this early in a tournament. But we knew if we could keep pace, eventually we'd have a chance to strike. And luckily that Pixar question came up. And then I trust Javi. I trust Javi on Geek. I trust me on not that. As well, the wheel was very, very nice to us. For a minute I was worried that we were gonna just sweep all the way through, and the thing that was gonna cost us the match was not being confident on the name of the song Kung Fu Fighting, which would have been tragic. But no, I feel so proud of us as a team. Like, we had hope, but we didn't. I can say for myself at least, I didn't think this was gonna happen. I hoped, but I didn't think it was gonna happen. But I feel really good.
Koho.
Yeah, this is like they said, going into this, the whole mentality we just had was we're just gonna show up and have fun and see how far we can go. I know these two guys are great. This is a team that's gonna be really, really great going forward. And Javi's had an incredible rookie season, and Holtzen is one of the best Fandom teams veterans in the league, one of the best players in the league. So putting those two together, I think they have a great balance. And I'm not gonna lie, this whole week for me has been that questioning yourself kind of week where you're do I even still want to manage? Do I still want to do all this stuff? And it's moments like this that make you go, oh yeah, no, this is where I'm supposed to be and this is what I want to do. It's wins like this with these guys and being in their corner for it. So that was great. And I'm very excited to see what these guys do in the Sundays.
Speaking of, you guys are moving on to the semifinals of the tournament. You will be playing one of two teams. We don't know who it is yet. You people watching know, but we don't know yet. You'll be playing either the number 5 seed Galacti's Nuts or the number 4 seed Guns and Ships.
Okay, so we're playing Guns and Ships.
Maybe. We don't know yet.
It's fair. We don't know that, but I know. Galacti's Nuts are solid. Nothing gets Alo and Antonio, but it's Boatman and Albert are the most irritatingly phenomenal team I've ever managed. Where both of them have the lowest confidence of any players you have ever seen, and both of them are they could be the champions. They're that good. So it's I'm very excited to see you two teams play.
And I think it's also interesting because I think they are two teams that are built very similarly.
Very similar.
Person who really likes Geek versus person who couldn't care less about Geek for the most part, but likes the fringe things. And I guess we're going to see which team with that vibe goes better. Assuming we're playing them. If we play Galacti's Nuts, cool.
It will be cool. Yes. Well, guys, great job. Congratulations on the win, and we will see you in the semifinals. So yeah, gonna be a great time, and thank you to all of you for checking out this very exciting Fandom match. You guys never believe me. At the beginning of every match, I say this is gonna be a good one, and you guys are like, oh, "Shut up, Nick! You say it all the time." Well, look at suck it. All right. Thank you to Duel of the Fates. Thank you to Young Justice, and thank you to all of you. We'll see you next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.